Gak selesai-selesai. Terlalu ngapain ya? Berapa lama orang main?
Some assistance.
Itu aku jatuh.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley, of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid!
Apa?
Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure.
Aku udah
We
lebih
only
nih dari
know that
70
neither they nor their
berapa
boat
puluh
made it
jam.
back to shore.
They
were presumed
belum sih, belum
drowned.
20 sih, tapi udah
Father was
lumayan.
so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night.
Iya, kenapa
If
kayak
you
gitu?
could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some
Main game
peace.
banget.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
Apa orang nggak dengerin ceritanya kali ya?
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys.
Orang di skip,
Why would I know of your
gitu
family?
kayakmu.
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual
Biar tahu.
curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Gimana caranya ngedive? Gimana caranya ngedive? Enggak, langsung begini aja dia langsung renang.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Terus itu enggak turun gitu doang. Hilang lagi.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Come on
Why
in
did
and
you
have
buy
a look
me a
around.
second pair? I
No
hate
touching
socks.
if you have sticky
That
feet.
price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have
I'd
socks.
rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you said the charms come out in the wash, but it
I've known
hasn't.
someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever
Really
you're
wash
about.
charms out of things.
Don't be absurd.
Revelio.
That woman will say anything to avoid spending her knut. Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to
Kadang itu
work
kan
it out for
beberapa
yourself.
ini udah nggak itu kan. Beberapa ini kan aku udah nggak apa namanya chestnya nggak keambil nih ibaratnya.
Revelio.
Itu dia kayak ini loh jadinya. Kayak ya udah hilang aja gitu yang di dalam chest, aku nggak bisa ambil. Jadinya begitu. Ya udah telanjur nih.
Revelio. Revelio.
Udah telanjur nih nggak ada kan. Apa namanya? Udah nggak keambil gitu, terus dia nggak bisa di retrieve. Chestnya udah kebuka ya udah gitu, gagal. Gimana tuh?
Come now, don't be stingy.
Revelio.
I could use some gold. New instruments are expensive, you know.
Oh.
Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon.
Itu bisa di-upgrade. Gak bisa. Saya diajak ngomong orang yang cuma dapet tuh doang. Aku tapi belum ketemu Tower Gryffindor di sini.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you are up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
Enggak. Yang satunya. Mana aku tahu.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Oh, didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Nggak bisa, cuma bisa cetak doang ya dari Seven.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
Sekolah seminggu cuma 2 kali.
Ha!
Ini kemana arahnya? tempat si Snape mati ya? Nggak tahu. Ini kayaknya tempat si Snape mati. Dekat air-air. Boat house. Kenapa aku disuruh makan? Bisa aja. Ya gue mau jalan tuh masih nabrak-nabrak kan. Apa?
Accio!
Enggak lah.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Diajak Mia Vicky, be.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Ada cowok itu. Ada cowok yang tadi. Iya. Rambut merah. Aku tahu tuh cowok tadi. know the sign itu sign apa maksudnya? Tahu anak-anak pada aku bilang gitu harga coach begitu mereka pada mau beli ya. Ada yang dari Thailand malah mau ke Kaohsiung. Ya, sekarang kan aku kasih tahu harganya jadi mereka berani masuk. Aku nggak punya.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeydukes is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed. Trust me.
Aku mau bikin just tip ah.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password?
Ancient secrets bring forth an age of magic. With the rise...
Descendium. Who knew this was all down here? A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though. Accio! Leviosa! Revelio! I need to fix... Goodness. Who knew this was all down here?
Hmm. Explore Thailand. Iya, Mami udah punya motor soalnya, Be. Ya udah, aku masukin dulu nih. Udah, iya.